Yo, hello everyone. So I hope it's indicating that I'm live. Yeah, I think this is the live stream. Okay. So hello everyone. This is my first live stream via Twitch. So it's going to take me some time to get used to. I'm using OBS to stream it, so it's not the best. So let me indicate to some friends that I'm live on Twitch. I like have a cold a bit, so it's kind of hard for me to speak clearly. Yeah, that's what I'm streaming. I'm streaming compiling a desktop software and building a license generator. So that's going to be what we're doing in the stream. So sorry for the quietness. It's because I'm also on another stream. Yeah, it's why I reposted some of the things inside. So I need to know if the stream is working. So I'm going to open a Twitch page in incognito mode. So let me open up Twitch. Let's see. Yeah. So let's open up and see if we are live actually. To ensure that everything is working smoothly. Okay, so hey there, chat. So I'm just indicating. All right, so I'm going to indicate to some viewers that I'm live on Twitch. So I'm just going to copy this and let me notify this on my WhatsApp status, Telegram, and so on. Okay, all right. So I'm trying to get things ready. Let me send that there. We are live on Twitch. All right. So I was trying to get that link pasted on my WhatsApp status. So twitch.tv/ VenomRaiders. So I have to ensure that this thing is moving along. There's lots of buffering for my video. I don't know why. Is my sound okay? I feel like it's slow. All right. So I think we can go on with our stream. So far we have been live. We are live for like 40 minutes. I think we're live for 30 minutes. So I'm going to increase my mic volume a bit. Okay, so I think the issue could be that I'm trying to stream at a very, 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 very high quality. The bitrate encoding it could be high. I don't know. So let me try to drop it. Okay. All right. So this is what we are going to be working on today. So what we're going to be working today is we're going to try to compile this desktop software so far. So we'll be using this in VS Code. Actually, I do use NeoVim too. So here's my NeoVim editor this way. So I do use NeoVim, but right now I just want to use Visual Studio Code because I wanted to change some particular things inside. All right, so I want to fix up a few things here. So I need to fix up a few things. First of all, my make file isn't working. I don't know why. So if I try to do make, let's say build, so it says nothing to be done for the build command. It's kind of strange that the make file isn't working. I don't know why is it that I'm not calling it wrong, calling it right. So we're going to work on that. So let's figure out why this makefile isn't working. And now we are going to add some extra commands inside. So there is a build the compiler, build the installer, the file completely. This one is to install the requirements and so on. So we're just going to fix up a few things here. So I want to add another command to generate the executable. Oh, hello there. Hello there, Chewy. Phil. All right. So if you're on Telegram, you can text me there. Here's my ID on Telegram. Just search for Venom Raider there. Let's chat. Yeah, text me there on Telegram. Let's chat. Okay. So back to what I was saying. I need to run a command that will allow me to install or build my files easily. So this will be let's say build. I think it's this source files. Let me check it out again. Okay, so build resources. So build resources, and here I'm going to have pi side rcc, which is going to be resources the qrc output file, and I want to have resources.py. I think we're going to do the same command, but this time we will building resources for the normal installer. So, so I'm going to build some resources. So after building for the resource, I'm going to add build resources. Now after building for resources, we also have what we have to do for let me check them again. Okay, so the UI file. So build UI. So if we want to build a UI, we can either do pi side UIC. So we're going to do the path to the UI files. So we can pass in a command for the Qt UI files. So there's Qt UI files like this /tab display .ui file. So tab display .ui file, and we want the source to be a Python file, which would be a tab display .py. And then the next one we have is spy side, same thing again, but this time we got the Qt UI files, and instead of tab display UI, we say base UI. So this base UI file is for also base.ui, sorry, and then the output file will be base UI.py. Yeah, I think that's that. Now we need to ensure why our make file is not running, so I'm going to check that out. And it could be it's because I'm using PowerShell. So let's switch and go to a command prompt window. Let's make sure the virtual environment is activated if it's good. Now let's try to run make. So no target specified and no make file found, which is weird because I do have a make file. So let's check. Oh, welcome, Abdul. Okay, so this is someone who just joined the VenomRaiders group. Okay, so I'm trying to find out what is making my make file not running. I find it very strange that I can't find why the make files are not working. So I want to check out oh, it could be the spelling of the name, yeah. I'm trying to look at some previous work I did on that project, and I'm looking at it. It's like I spelled it with a capital F. So if I try to run make, let's say make run, and it runs now. Oh my God, that was quite strange, but it's okay now. So I guess we fixed that issue. So I want to go now to the what file? The splash screen file. Okay, let's make some changes here. I think the animation is loading way too slow, so I did that temporarily because I had to change a few things. So let's increase this counter by a factor of 3 so that we have that animation loading quite faster. And we go back to our terminal, we do make run, and everything is running smoothly. So let me check if everything is working well too from the stream side of these of things. All right. So let's ensure that according to my OBS studio percentage, it's indicating that everything is working quite well. So then we just have to confirm that it's working. So unfortunately, I did remove my video because I had to just unexpected. So but let's add down the video. Okay. So I think everything's on track here. I can continue what we are doing. Now, if I check in set up the py file, if I check the make.run file, okay, so this is our make file, and this is the desktop software I'm talking of. So we have these stuffs inside. It's kind of a private kind of software kind of stuff here, but it's working as expected anyways, so it works well. Alright. So what I want to do is I want to be able to compile this software. So let's run the make command that is going to build all the executables for us. Okay. So it's to build the installer with this. So I'm going to write make, I'm going to write build. Oh, so it seems like build is a reserved keyword. This should be compiled actually. Yeah. Build is it's like it's a reserved word. So let's do make compile. Exactly. Oh yeah. So this is going to be a problem. So it says the script log main.py file not found. Okay, so I need to edit this Catronic prog with spec file. I'm going to change up a few things inside. So what are we changing? So the main entry point of the file should not be log main.py because I restructured the project. So it's no longer log main.py, it's just basically main.py. And I think the rest is okay. It's going to figure out along the way. Name of the project should be that. Name here, the same thing, logo.ico, and I think that's good to go. So let's run it again. So we are trying to compile the software now. So let's run the compilation processes and see if it doesn't throw us any error. All right, so while that is building, we can start to work on our certain project. So there is a certain program called SourceForge, and so it actually was built successfully. So let's check in the directories, build, Tetronic prog, and then we have this. And I think this is it. So let me open it in the Explorer. Okay, so here is a problem. I think the logo that we're using here is not the same logo that it's required. So I'm going to change up a few things. I'm going to delete the build and dist folder. I'll delete them completely. All right. Let's make sure it didn't select any file all the way. Okay. Now, while building, we want to change a few things. We don't want it to build with the same logo that I see. So I'm going to replace this logo. I need to delete this logo file. And I have to come under the icons and I copy. I think there's one of the logo images here. No, it's not under this folder. I think it's under tab icons and then we have logo.png. So let's just open it to be sure it's it. Okay, fantastic. Now I have to copy out. I need to copy this logo and then go to a certain website called PNG to ICO because that's the only format that is accepted to transform those. All right, so let's do just that. The PNG to ICO conversion. So I want to choose no styles. And I can open up this folder. Oh, there was no need for opening this. I could just drag and drop this here. So let's drag and drop that. When we convert it to a logo.ico, Fantastic. Now we can download the file. Perfect. Now I'm just going to save it directly into the project directory. So we have software development, and we have Catronic. In here, we're going to store it here. Great. Now if I open back into my VS Code, so let's open up VS Code once more. Now if I scroll down here, we should have a logo, the ICO modified, and so on. Now we can rebuild this. So let's clear that, and then we make compile again. So it's going to pick up the new logo.ico and then generate two new directories again, the build and the distribution folder. So while that is working, I will go ahead to look for this program I call SourceForge. So it seems I don't have it installed on my computer, so I need to download it. So it's called SourceForge. And SourceForge is used to provide installers for users. I think there is another one. It's called NSIS. I think that's what I'll migrate to in the days ahead. So NSIS, I think it's great. It's a great tool. Oh, so it's first the net installer builder. Oh, it seems like I've mixed up the name. I think it was Source Forge. Okay, I can try to dissect its original file, the file name that was used initially when I was working with it. So I think it's inside the project. So let's go there. So under executables, I have details .ifp. No, okay, so got it. Install Forge. Perfect. That's the program. Got it. So that's it. Install Forge. So what does it do? If you're looking for a free setup creator, you have just found it. Get rid of script-based or other computer icons. Actually, this is it's not like the other ones are not good, but this is good, especially if you want to do things really quick, real quick. So it's downloading. That was complete. I'm installing on the other side of the screen. All right, so I'm launching SourceForge. All right, so that looks good. All right, so let me check it out here. All right, so the file is done building. Now I can respectfully now try to check to run an installer. So let's get over to it. So let's go look for install Forge. Perfect. So here is the software I'm talking about. So that's install Forge. What install Forge basically does is it gives you the ability to create installers and so on. So I already have a configuration file. So I'm just going to load it. So I'm just going to load it wherever I stored it. Oh, not that. I think it's inside here with 64-bit systems. Now, the only things I'm going to make a modification for them is I'll no longer call this. This will be issue tronic issue tronic fix. And this Windows version is 2.0.1. And these are the only supported Windows versions. I think the rest is okay. Now, if I go to the files, I think everything here is the same, except there's something else that hasn't worked. So let's check on the VS Code directory to be sure that all of the build files are still the same. Yeah, so I think it's the same cryptography. Let's look at it again. So we do have cryptography, and now we have Python and we have Shibuken too. So yeah, so that's it. And we have this bunch of UI files, and then we have the issue trying to fix. I did verify if the logo actually worked, so let's verify that too. Oh, perfect. So we have the new logo there. That's great. So we can then, I think this is all. Then I think we can work now with the build section. So let's go to the build section. No, general, user interfaces, no files, visual updates, no. Uninstallation, uninstall should be called uninstall issue 26. I should just be uninstall like that. It's cool. License is there already. Server validation. Run. Okay, so this will no longer be cat. This is what I was looking for. It will be ECU Tronic issue fix Tronic .exe. So ECU fix Tronic.exe. So that's it. That's all we're gonna have for it. All right. Now we have the ECU Tronic fix there. Our splash screen, we do not need a splash screen because I already created mine separately. Uh, Header image, okay, that's that. Perfect. We have this. Okay, so I think everything looks great. Okay, except this. So we're going to change this. This should be ECU tronic fix installer. Perfect. Now I think we can save this to the new file. In fact, yeah, and then we can now run this installer. So let's build it. Okay, great. So cool file asyncio.pdf. So let's just rerun this. Let's add this files again one more time. So the files we want to add are all located in our software development folder, Tronic, go to distro, issue Tronic fix. Let me add it again. Okay, I said files only. Okay, so this build just post the first put in the list and we select all the files. Perfect. Now let's save this again one more time. Let's build. So cannot archive on installer. So let's go to on installation. Let's save build. Cannot archive on installer one. Uninstall issue Tronic fix. Cannot archive and install. Well, that is weird. Okay, so this could be an issue of location. So we have software development, and then we have executables. So let me check if my stream is still working quite well. So let's say issue fix. So let's do the issue fix. Oh, it seems like I didn't activate my camera back. Okay, so let's switch it on over. So transition that. Okay, so I'm trying to look for the ECU tronic fix file if it's located. So let's go back to the normal file. So executable, yeah, Tronic proc 64-bit. So what we are going to do is to create a new folder and we're going to install this in ECU tronic fix. And this should be one word anyways. That should be one word. And then we open up, then we save inside of there. Uh, so I'm supposed to specify the name as usual, ECU tronic fix installer.exe. All right. Now with this uninstaller, it's very tricky. Somehow it's no longer binding it up well because normally you're supposed to uninstall that. So if I go to general, I come to the tab icon that we're going to use. Actually, the logo changed. Didn't we change the logo? Header image. Yeah, we changed the logo items. So it should be inside here. Resources, tab icons, and then we have the main logo. If it's not in here, it should be in here. No, it's not here. It should be here. It should be here. Oh, this is the wrong folder. There are two of them. I'm talking about this resources. Perfect. Exactly. Okay. There we go. There we go. So let's try to build without it on installer and see what happens. Okay. So I'm gonna try to save this. All right. So let's clear all the files. Add files. Select all this garbage. All right. So after adding that, I think we can run it. Let's save and build. So you cannot archive a essential, probably the file is in use. Yeah, probably the file is in use. So let's try that and see one more time. So let's move it ECU essential PYD. Add folders. Software development. And then we can come down to just a bistro folder. And the last folder, Shibuke. All right. Now let's try it now again. Now let's try to run it again and see. Let's add a folder. All right, so I think we have the four files, the all the files and the folders. All right. So I think everything looks good now. We can close on this. Now, I think with the executable now, let's test it out to make sure that it's working. So let's go now to our controlling folder. So before I close up the stream, we have to check out if the file is working. But but if we do check it out, we have to work out the issue if it's not working out. We still have a license generator to work on. So let me get to the folder. It's under the distros, issue fixed on it, and here is a file. So moment of truth, let's see. Okay, so grant administrator. All right, so unfortunately we can't see the animation. Let me move it this way. So this is the app, and we have this error message says, sorry, your software license either invalid or you are not a licensed user. Contact the software owner for a license. Yeah, so it's because the license system isn't working perfectly yet. But what I wanted to test first as its functionality is if the issue with Fixtronic software was actually opening up clean. So let's try it again. Run it one more time. Now you can see the loading animation I'm talking of. And now it shows the sorry software license. So yeah, so the software works well. Now we can have some time to work now on the license generator itself. All right, so I can see three people streaming currently. John will join the stream. So welcome everyone. Welcome. All right. Now I want to continue back from the VS Code, from VS Code in within. Now we're going to make some more changes to the license system so that it can work efficiently. So I'm going to go into my splash screen, the folder of the splash screen. So let's check it. This is splash screen. Yeah, very good. So it's here we actually check if the license is actually stored successfully. Now we see where the storage path is. We log the results. We actually notice that for this particular program that works well, let's log a few things. Let's print out. Uh, let's print out os.path dot join, and let's print out the d path and the file first. So this one will tell us about exactly where the key file should be. So if I clear the screen and I make one, you see locally with my own software, it works completely well with this. So it actually detects the file. But with our own regular catch running file, it doesn't work. So therefore, there is a problem. So I'm a little bit tired now. So I will try to resume this stream in about 5 to 6 hours because it's already past midnight in my area. So I'm going to try to resume this stream in the morning so that we can continue on working on that issue. All right. See y'all shortly.